Good morning. It is Erica with Holy Rustic and Red-Headed Princess Designs. Happy Friday. I hope you're having an amazing Friday. I have our Tiered Tray Club kit here, and I thought we would go live. We would do a little unboxing, and we're going to paint it together so that you can see what it looks like. So I have a new box that we're trying out. So these have not gone out yet. I've got to get them ordered. I got the sample yesterday and I love it. It looks so nice. So it is the same size as our other box, but it is so cute. It's nice. It's printed. So I love it. It's so cute. The things that I get excited about. So this is our Tiered Tray Club. Each month you're going to get a different tiered tray kit to paint up and decorate your tiered tray at home. We also have a wagon club. That is our little wood wagon. I have a little wagon sitting here. So this is our wagon, and you're going to get different seasonal inserts that you can paint up and put inside of our wagon. So those are our club boxes. It's super fun. It's a great way to do something for yourself each month, and you get everything you need inside the kit. It is a surprise each month until you receive it, what is inside of the box. So let's unbox this together. This month we went with a fall theme. I always try to make sure the Wagon Club and the Tiered Tray Club go together. So in case you want to display them together, you can. So this month is just a basic fall theme. We have, of course, our paint kit, our sponge, and our little baby glue to do everything. So all you need is some brushes and a little bit of time. Inside this month, you get a free little bonus, a cute little pumpkin to set on your tiered tray, which is going to go really well with this month's kit. You get your kit, which we have cut for you. It is on quality MDF, and it is ready to be painted. And then you get your directions, and each month we also include a little coupon code for you to use. You can get 20% off any of the Tiered Tray Club or Tiered Tray kits on our website. You can get 20% off of any of those. So if you want to get another kit, maybe you have more than one tiered tray, maybe you want to paint one for a friend, you can grab anything off the website in that Tiered Tray category for 20% off with that coupon code. So it's a great deal. It's only $25 a month, which is amazing. That includes all of the shipping, and includes everything you need except for your brushes and a little bit of time. I am gonna grab a plate here and we're gonna get started. I'm gonna tilt you down just a little bit. Come in and say hey. I will say, if you are watching over on our Red-Headed Princess Designs page, I am not going to see your comments until afterwards, so I am not ignoring you, but I'm not going to see your comments until I get done. It only shows me one page's comments, and so I am over on the Holy Rustic page, so that's the one I'm going to see. All right, quick rip of the plastic, which is always annoying to me on the live. I apologize for all the crinkleness, okay? All right, now we are good. So you're going to get a little inspiration photo. This month I gave you a flat layout photo and a little picture of how I stylized it on my tiered tray. I always suggest getting some, I feel like we're a little crooked here. I always suggest getting some like greenery to kind of put it around your pieces. It just kind of fills up your tiered tray a little bit, makes it look a little more interesting. It gives you a little fuller look on that tray rather than just putting the wood pieces on there. You can grab cheap greenery from the Dollar Tree, or you can even get some from like Michael's or Hobby Lobby that isn't super seasonal, and you can use it over and over again. So that's kind of what I like to do. All right, let's pull these pieces apart. We did try something different this year, and I've already heard some feedback about it, so I don't know that we will do it again. But we put all of the little letters on one little board, so you could just pop them out. Now, I have heard one of my regulars sent me a message, and she said she didn't love the pop out. It wasn't working really well. So let me know if you got the Tiered Tray Club, what you thought about this method. If the general consensus is that we don't like it, we don't have to do it again. I was just trying to find a way to keep all of these tiny little pieces together so that we didn't have to be chasing them all over the place. Me here at the shop, or you at home when you open your box. It's kind of like, I was hoping it was going to be a win-win for both of us, but I'm thinking maybe it wasn't a win. That's okay. Back to the drawing board, right? All right, so let's just pull these pieces out and we will start painting. If you have any questions about our Tier Tree Club or Wagon Club or any of our products, let me know. All of our products, anytime you order a kit from us, you're going to get everything you need except for brushes. So all you need is some paint brushes and you will be ready to complete your little project. I always include any ribbons or anything. For the most part, there are some packages that don't have like the bow necessarily for the door hanger, but for the most part, you're going to get string, whatever you need to complete that project. It's going to be in your kit. You're going to get glue. You're going to get a little makeup sponge that you can use to paint things, and I'm going to show you how you can use that. But they're super easy, super fun, and just make for a good time to get some painting done. I love painting because I think it is relaxing and it helps me de-stress a little bit sometimes. So that is what I enjoy about being able to paint and create. I love making beautiful things for my home. It makes me feel good when I look around and there's seasonal decor that is up, especially this time of year. Who's ready to put up their Christmas tree? Because I am dying to put mine up. Like, I know it's not Halloween yet. Don't come at me. But I am really ready to put up my tree and get the Christmas decor out. That is my favorite time of year, and I am beyond ready for it. I'm gonna grab my little paint towel here. So I always use just an old towel to just kind of wipe my brushes off and stuff. I think it makes it easier rather than having like a paper towel, which I'm constantly throwing away. So I like to use an old towel. So if you have an old towel laying around, it's a good little trick. You can use that to wipe your brushes. I'm just taking a little bit of white paint and I'm going to go right over these lines on this pumpkin shape just to give it a little bit more interest, a little texture. I'm just going straight up and down with my brush with a smidge of white while my orange is wet, so that I can blend it just a little. I don't want to blend it too much, but I don't want stark white lines either. So there is what we have there. It's super quick. Painted that up. All right, what else do we have? We've got our little wheelbarrow. So we're gonna paint this in this pretty blue color. Of course, if you have paints at home, you can always change these up and paint them however you want. That is the beauty of the kits, and I do have customers who love to change it up, make it their own, paint it different colors. I enjoy seeing those because I think it's so fun to see how everybody's personality kind of comes out in their projects. Or you can paint it just like the picture. Either way is totally fine. There are no rules. You can do whatever you like here. Now, all these wood pieces are laser etched and laser burned, so they have this nice little charred edge on the side. I love to try to keep that charred edge nice and clean while I'm painting. I think it just gives it a nice finished look in the end. If your paint gets a little messy, you can take a baby wipe and just wipe that off before the paint dries, and you'll still have that nice clean edge. And you'll notice as I'm painting, I am kind of pulling my brush pretty flat across the edge so that the bristles aren't slopping paint over on the edges. All right, so this is our little wheelbarrow piece. I'm gonna grab a little bit of brown and give this guy just a smidge of character here. You do have brown in your kit. I'm just gonna pull some out of a bottle. While this is still wet, I'm gonna take a little bit and I'm just gonna drag kind of across here to just give this a little texture and a little character. Maybe it's like a wheelbarrow that's been sitting out in the field with the pumpkins in it. That was a lot of brown there, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna go with it. Okay, so there it is. It's gonna go on here. We have our little wheel here, so we're just gonna paint that guy up. Let's just make him brown. We have not, I've been really bad about going live lately, and I apologize. It is our busy season, so we are doing numerous paint parties a night. If you are local, I teach in-person classes as well. So we've been very busy with that. I also have lots of big orders that have been going out the door for some of our clients, and it's just keeping us really, really busy. I'm a one-woman show around here most of the time. My mom helps out quite a lot. But for the most part, it's me. And so it does keep me very, very busy. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sometimes it does make it hard to do all the things. All right, so this little piece is going to go here. We've got our little wheel that's going to go on there, which is perfect. All of our pumpkins here, I believe, are 3D. Yes, they are. I might just paint that top part brown just in case they show through just a little bit. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Ray. How are we today? It's so good to see everybody. Let me know how your Friday's going. Do you have any plans for the weekend? I know we are getting close to Halloween. So maybe you've got some fun Halloween things planned for the weekend. All right, I've got 3 little baby pumpkins here that need to be painted that are going to go in our little wheelbarrow. So let's just paint those up orange. And Ray, I did see your message earlier, and I'm going to respond to you here in just a bit, my dear. Hope that you are doing well. All right, so we've got our little pumpkins here. I think I'll do the stems of the pumpkins in brown. I'm going to add a little shadow on this pumpkin. It's kind of the one that sits in the middle. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of brown and kind of brush in with that orange. I'm not going to get too crazy with shadows and highlights on these little pieces because I find that it doesn't really make much of a difference when they're this small. I don't really stress about that. And this is supposed to be super fun and relaxing, so we don't want to make it stressful. All right, we're going to pick up a smidge of that brown and we're going to do our little pumpkin stem here. We got 2 little stems on those pumpkins, and then maybe we'll grab just a touch of white and add just a few little curvy white lines. When you're painting pumpkins, you're going to think about those pumpkin ridges. I always say it's a letter C on one side, an oval in the middle, and a backwards lettered C on the other side. So we're just going to add just a few little lines in here while that orange is wet with that white to just give those pumpkins just a smidge of shape. I know pumpkins are so much fun to paint, aren't they? Love painting pumpkins. Well, like I said, I am ready for Christmas. I don't know what it is, but I think the thing is, us creatives and people who like make things or work in the retail space, we've been doing fall for so long now that like we are beyond ready for the Christmas season when it gets here. I know that if that's not your jam, you may not be ready yet, but I am ready. I want to put up my tree. My husband, hopefully he's not watching this, he's going to be gone for Halloween, and so I was thinking I could get the Christmas stuff out and put it up Halloween night. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm going to grab my sponge. So the sponges, which you're going to get one in your kit, they're really great for painting where we have these engraved words. Because if we take a paintbrush over top of this, we're going to push a bunch of that paint down into those words, which we don't want to have to repaint. So if we take the sponge, I like to use the rectangle end. I dip it into the white and just kind of dab it off on a plate or wherever, on your table, wherever you want. And then you can come in and just barely tap across the top here. And that'll keep you from pushing the paint down in those words. If you want it to be a brighter white or whatever color you're painting, let that first coat dry. It dries super fast. So you're gonna let that first coat dry and then you can come back and give it a second coat, and you still won't push the paint down into the etched lines, and you'll be able to see them. And now I don't have to go over those with like a paint pen or a paintbrush or anything to make them pop. That's gonna go right there on our little wagon. How cute is that little wheelbarrow? Okay, we've got this sign here that says welcome fall. I have been waiting for you. I'm gonna paint it yellow. So let's grab our yellow here. I don't always pull from the paint pods when I am painting, and you know what? I want this to show and I want this to show. So I'm going to put the paint on in the middle with my brush because these letters I have been waiting for you are 3D. And then I'm going to take my sponge and kind of go over those other words so I don't get the paint down in there. A lot of times when I am doing these projects with you, I'll pull the paint out of the bottles instead of out of the little paint pods. But like I said, it's been a little bananas around here. So I wanted to just get this done with you guys and do it as easy as possible this morning. So that's what we're doing. So you're going to see in real life here that I have given you way more paint than you need in these little paint pods. You're going to have plenty of paint. I have customers who are like, please don't send me any more paint because I have like a whole jar full of paint from the little paint pods, that all the leftovers that they have from their projects. So you're gonna have plenty of paint there to paint up these pieces. It goes on super fast, super easy. It does, the wood soaks up the paint, but it dries really quickly. So you can put on another coat if you need to. I'm just dipping that paint out of that paint pot and wiping it on my sponge. And then just coming in, just tapping, not scrubbing it. I'm tapping it up and down to get that paint on there. I've got a little circle. I don't know where that's from. Who knows? All right. So here is our yellow. Let's see, what else do we need to do? We need, these two pieces here also need to be painted. You know what? I'm debating here what I want to do. I am going to go ahead. I'm going to pick up a tiny bit of brown on my sponge here. I did not clip it or anything. I've got the yellow on there still. We've got a little bit of black. It's all good. A little bit of brown. I'm going to come right around these edges and just tap ever so lightly to give this just a nice little shadow right around that edge. Just makes it a little more interesting. It's definitely not necessary. I tend to be a little extra sometimes, and I like it just a little touch of something different. So I'm just coming right around that edge, just give us a little something different. All right, there we go. Super cute. We're gonna set that to the side. We've got these two to do. We have a sign that says rake, pile, and jump. We're going to do that in the blue. Now this one, all these little trees and leaves are 3D, so we can just take our brush and come right over top of all that with the blue. We went with these super soft fall colors for this kit. This is one you could leave up for all of November if you'd like. Good morning, Erin. I tend to, like I said, I'm ready to put up my Christmas decor, but I will probably leave some fall out through Thanksgiving. So we'll just have a mix, and that's okay. I will say there are probably times throughout the year. We have several holidays going on at one time around our house. I always have good intentions, but sometimes time gets away from me. Anybody else have that problem? Time just goes so quickly some days, and there's not enough hours in the day to do all the things. There may have been a point last year where we had like winter, Easter, Valentine's Day, and possibly even 4th of July all going on at the same time at my house. It's all good. Who cares? All right, I'm going to take a little bit of that brown, and I'm coming over those etched lines that go horizontal across our piece. My brain had to do a little thinking there, just to give this just kind of like a wood grain type look. Just a little bit of that brown, and I'm just dragging my brush very lightly. Ooh, that was a lot. That's okay. We're gonna be okay with it. If you get too much, here's the thing. It's just paint. You can let it dry. You can paint over top of it. You can grab a baby wipe. Baby wipes are always handy to have around. You can pull it off if you want. I'm just gonna embrace it and let it be what it is. There's our little sign. We're gonna put our 3D letters on here in a second. All right, we've got one more big sign to paint. Whoops, almost dropped it. It says, and all at once, summer collapsed into fall. Now, this all at once and the word collapsed, We want them to stay because they are not 3D. So I'm going to go back to my little makeup sponge, and I'm going to take some scissors, and I'm just going to clip right across that bottom so that I can keep reusing that sponge. Okay, you don't have to throw it away just because I don't need the yellow and I want green now. That is okay. We're just going to clip it off, and that way we can use it again. Set that to the side. We're going to grab our green here. So quick and easy. These paint up so fast. All right, we're going to put just some green on here. I can't dip my sponge down into this little paint pod, so I'm just brushing the paint on with a paintbrush. I don't want very much paint on my sponge, just a little bit. Kind of tap it off over on the side, and then we're just going to come right in and start putting that color on. So something fun, some kind of fall fun thing this weekend. Anybody have any plans? We have not been to the pumpkin patch yet, have not gotten pumpkins, have not done jack-o'-lanterns or anything like that. So I thought this weekend maybe I will take my kiddo. I do have a show tomorrow. If you're local, we will be at the barn market in Underwood tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. But once that's done, I have the weekend. I won't say off because I don't know that as a small business owner I ever have a day off necessarily, but I don't have any other events. So I thought we would maybe go grab some pumpkin and do a little pumpkin carving with my kiddo. I have a 13-year-old boy who is at home still. We also have an 18-year-old and a 22-year-old. Of course, they're not here anymore, but they have moved out. I thought my youngest, he would probably enjoy doing a little pumpkin carving this weekend. So I think we will do that. All right, I'm just kind of brushing a little bit of this green on, trying to be careful over those etched words so I don't put too much paint in those spaces. I'm gonna grab, let's do a little white on here with the green instead of the brown. And let's just pull across. I like the kind of more rustic-y farmhouse look. It goes with the rest of my home. If that's not your vibe, you could paint these however you want with whatever colors you want that really go with your home. But I kind of like them to look a little more rustic-y sometimes. All right, there we go. There's our little sign. Let's grab the rest of these little pieces. We've got a couple leaves and some acorns and a little pear. I guess this is a pear. All right, a fall pear. So there's our little green pear. What else do we have? Oh, the green for our tree here. Oh, well, maybe we should make it not green. It's fall, right? All the colors have changed. All right, there's our tree. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna paint the top portion of this because the bottom portion goes underneath the pumpkin, which is what that says on there. We've got our little acorns. Just gonna paint the bottom of those brown and the tops with just a little bit of the brown with the white mixed together. Get a slightly lighter shade here. Phone's yelling at me, telling me we only have 20% battery, but I think we're gonna be okay. It's okay, we're almost done. Almost done. All right, there is those. Perfect. All right, we've got these two bigger leaves, so we could do them in whatever colors we want. I think I'll do one in green. And I think I'll do one in orange. And I am not rinsing out my brush. I'm just kind of wiping it on my paper towel, and I'm letting some of those other colors kind of fall through because these are fall leaves, so they might be slightly green, they might be slightly orange, you know, all the colors. All right, we've got our little words to paint still. So here are the new, this is our new trial here. All of our words are white, and then we do have some little baby leaves in here that we need to paint up. we're going to try this out and see how it works. I did trial it before I mailed it out. I had someone send me a message and say they did not love the pop out. So if you got this month's kit, let me know what you think about the pop outs. I was hoping it was going to make life a little bit easier and we were going to be able to just send these out. That way the pieces weren't getting lost in the mail. If your box, you know, your package, like the plastic wrap came open or whatever. It does happen. Unfortunately, sometimes the mail is a little hard on things. They do their best, I think. All right, I'm just painting these little leaves and I'm just leaving them right on this bigger piece of wood, which we're gonna pop these out and throw that away. All right, let's pop these out. So all you're gonna do to pop them out, they're just attached by one little tab inside of there. So you can just take something like a paintbrush and you're just gonna push down to get these to pop out. It helps if you kind of figure out where that tab is, because you can just kind of pop them right out of there. Fingers might also be easier. All right, so there's our little leaves. Let's try these. So I'm just kind of using the base of my thumb to kind of start them. And then I'm gonna grab a paintbrush or whatever and just pop them right out. They're a little bit harder to pop out. Good morning, Opal. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever, I feel like. I get what she was saying, though. These are a little more difficult to get out of there. All right, so there's all of our little leaves. We're gonna set them to the side. All we have left to paint is our words. So let's just go ahead and pop those out and get them painted. So you just gotta figure out where that tab is and then just very carefully kind of pop them out. You do want to kind of pop out the whole word at once. You don't want to like push out one end and not the other, because they will tend to get a little crooked in there and that can cause them to break. You do want to be gentle. All right, those are coming out pretty easily. There's that. And a little paintbrush or a pen or something will save your fingers also. So once you get it to move, you can kind of see where it's attached. We tried to attach it in like the biggest spot so that you weren't hopefully pushing too hard on anywhere where it was, the wood was a little bit thinner. I did break that one, but that's okay. We'll fix him here in a second. He'll be all right. I am good. You've been trying to get your yard ready. Oh, for winter. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. My husband and I were talking about we need to get some wood delivered. We do have a wood burning stove that we use. It's in our living room. So we like to use that during the winter to try to offset some of the heat costs. We have gas heat. So it's not like it's terribly expensive to heat our home, but my husband's a little bit cheap sometimes. He likes to save all the money he can. I think it just comes from being a single dad for too long, and he had to really scrunch and save, and so now he's like, he always wants to save. Good morning, Lottie and Jamie. Who's here? Which one of you yahoos is here? Did you see my Christmas tree cakes? You're gonna go get some? So my mom found me the Christmas tree cake donuts, which I've been seeing all over social media. I have not seen them in the store yet, and she found some. So she brought them over. They taste amazing. This is our October tiered tray kit. All right, we've got all these little pieces that we need to paint up. So I'm just gonna make sure everybody's facing the right way, and we're gonna just paint all these white. It looks like a lot when it's all laying out here, but it'll be okay, I promise. Lonnie, you're gonna go to, Mom said she got them at Meijer's. I have not seen, I haven't seen them in the store because I don't really go in the store. I always order my groceries. I hate going in the store. So I order groceries and have them delivered. But Walmart has not had them yet on their website. I don't enjoy going into the Walmart, but I don't mind Walmart delivering my groceries. So I do usually have them deliver. And they're not on their app yet. I've tried. I've looked. You could buy some from like, I don't know where, but they were expensive. And I was like, that's not regular price. Hopefully they'll get them here in the next couple days. All right, we're just gonna take our sponge. I clipped off the end again, and we're gonna take our creamy white here and just paint all these little letters. You could also glue these down. Don't glue them down. You could put them on a piece of painter's tape to help hold them down while you're painting. Sometimes that helps, especially if you don't want to get like a bunch of paint all over your fingers. I don't worry about it. Everything I own has paint on it, and my fingers are going to be painted. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Oh, hello, Mama Cat. She decided she wanted to join us. I thought I had locked her out. She opened the door. All right, ma'am. You got it. You got to skedaddle. Thank you. The Christmas tree cake donuts taste just like Christmas tree cakes. They're delicious. So good. If you're just joining us, this is our October Tiered Tray Club kit. So our Tiered Tray Club is one of our monthly clubs. We have a Tiered Tray Club and a Wagon Club. Each month you're going to get a different kit in the mail, and you can paint it up and have some cute little seasonal decor to put out on your tiered tray for the month. It's super fun. I love it. It's only $25, so it's also a very reasonably priced. You're going to get a 20% off coupon code each month that you can use for any of the items in that category on our website. If you want to grab more tiered tray items, you want to grab a new tiered tray kit, you want a little shelf. So much for my diet. Oh, well, you know, what are diets for? I like to think that I'm Buddy the Elf this time of year, and I live off of sugar and caffeine. Probably not the best, but that's just what I do. You know, it's fine. Life's short. Eat the donuts. It's fine. No one came here for diet advice, right? I hope not, because that's not what you're going to get around here. Have the cinnamon rolls and all the sugar. It'll be fine. All right, we're almost done here. Almost done. I love that we made all these letters the same color because it makes this so easy. I'll have to try to figure out what goes where just right now and just paint them. Now you could come back with a second coat. We did the very rustic-y kind of look, so I'm not worried about a second coat spaghetti and syrup, right? I have never tried spaghetti and syrup, so I will say that. But before there was Christmas tree cake donuts, I may or may not have eaten Christmas tree cakes for breakfast. Just gonna say. I don't know that there's much difference in eating a Christmas tree cake for breakfast and having a Christmas tree cake donut. I have a feeling they're probably about the same. All right, so we've got our welcome fall. I have been waiting for you, so let's find those words here. I've got a little piece of something stuck in my letters here. I am hoping next week to go live and do the, why not, right? To go live and do the Wagon Club kit with you. So don't worry if you are a Wagon Club member and you're like, I don't have the Tiered Tray Club, I want to see the wagon. We'll do that next week, okay? I've gotten one of our big orders out the door, so we are in good shape around here. So hopefully we can do some more lives with you. Just kind of laying these out so I kind of can see where they go, because there's a lot of words here. All right, I have been waiting for you. All right, break. What else do we got? There's the rest of our waiting. Oh, fall. I was like, why do we have the word all? I don't even see it anywhere. It's fall. That's a G. Here's our little letter I. Yeah. Put that in the wrong spot. All right, now we're in business. Okay, so we're gonna take our E6000. What day? Mine was delivered today, but I'm not home to see it. Oh no, I don't know what day, Opal. Maybe Monday. Maybe Monday. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. The Wagon Club this month is, of course, a fall theme as well, so it's super cute. All right, you're going to take your E6000 glue, and you've got a tiny bottle. I have this big bottle here, but you have a tiny bottle, which is plenty of glue. You just need a dot, and not a lot, okay? We're going to pretend like we're in grade school or preschool again. Just a dot, not a lot. It does not take very much glue. And you don't want all that glue seeping out from underneath your pieces. I like to take the edge of the bottle and I just barely run it against those letters. It also keeps me from having like big piles of glue. Yeah, hopefully Monday, Opal. I don't know for sure. I don't want to promise that to you, but hopefully Monday. I definitely will do it next week because we are running out of time. I feel like it took forever. That's the one that I broke, so I'm just gonna like smush them back together as I glue them down. They'll be fine. It took forever for October to get here, and like it's gone. I blinked and it's gone. So here we go. Welcome fall. Oh, we're gonna put our little pear on here, up here in this space. I was like, there's gotta be something up here. Let's just throw a little glue up there. Our little pear and our tiny little acorns. One acorn, and all right, some brown. And he'll be good to go. All right, so there is that cute little sign. Perfect. We've got our little wagon here. We'll just glue him together super fast. That piece is already glued down. Fun fact, if you put the painted pieces on top of the painted pieces, they'll just adhere to themselves. The paint does kind of act like a glue. And it does last. I've tried it. All right, there's our little wagon wheel and our little You Pick pumpkin signs. Cute little wheelbarrow. Okay, there's another piece. We've got our little gather here, so we'll put this down. My husband went to get the wood for me today, which was so nice of him. And so he should be home here shortly. He's going to be expecting me to go get it unloaded. All right, you're going to glue that little piece with all those tiny little words. All it says is glue this to the back of your pumpkin. So that's where we're going to put it, just like that. And then this little guy gets a leaf. So we'll give him this green one. So there's our cute little fall pumpkin. Set that over to the side. Good morning, Leslie. All right, we have And All at Once. Summer collapsed into fall. So we're going to get this glued down. Don't forget, you can grab your Tiered Tray Club box on our website. I put the link up in the description of the video, so go check that out. It's $25 a month. You can cancel at any time. There is no commitment. So whenever you need to cancel, you can cancel. If you subscribe by the end of the month, you're going to get this month's box, and then each month, your box will go out near or around the same date. So we always start shipping boxes on the 15th. So if your payment drafts on the 1st, you won't get your box until after the 15th, most likely. But if your payment comes like now, you're going to get your box now. I put the wrong leaf over here. Yep. Switch you out. There we go. Perfect. All right. There we have And All at Once, the summer collapsed into fall. Last little sign here. Each box comes with a whole kit for you to do, to paint up, to put on your tiered tray for the month. Super easy to put together, super fun. All you need is some brushes and a little bit of time, and you can have a cute little tiered tray for the season. I also always try to include a little something extra to put on your tray that maybe isn't wood, or maybe it is wood, but just a little something extra. So this month we put in some cute little pumpkins for you. They did come in different colors, so everybody did not necessarily get the same color. Here's the one I have, they're little velvety pumpkins. I'm loving the little velvet look right now for whatever reason. All right, there's our little tree. And then we have lots of little leaves, so let's just do little daubs of paint or glue here to get these leaves on here. All right. So let me know if you have any questions about the Tiered Tray Club. We would love to have you over there in our club. It's so much fun. I do try to go live to paint the pieces before the end of the month. Doesn't always happen, but I try. So that you can see me paint them live. But you're going to get an inspiration photo so you can paint it on your own without me. It's pretty easy. You're just going to lay your pieces out, paint them, and glue them together. It's not difficult at all. Cute. All right, so here's what we've got for our box for this month. All these little pieces here. Let's see if you can see them. There they are. And your cute little pumpkin. You're also going to get a 20% off coupon code with each box that you can use for any of the items in our shop that is like in that category. So for the Tiered Tray Club, you're going to get a Tiered Tray Club coupon. Isn't it adorable, Lonnie? I love it. All right, y'all, I've got to get off of here. I've got some orders that I've got to get to the post office and get some other stuff done today. It was amazing to see you. Do I have a kit available today? I probably do, Lonnie. Send me a message and we can figure something out. You can pick it up. All right, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you real soon. Hopefully Monday we will go live and do the Wagon Club. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Have a fabulous weekend. Go out and do something fun and fall-like. If you're local, come see us at the Barn Market. We will be there in Underwood. You can come check that out, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye, y'all.